All right, Deadbeat. So we are live once again. So in this video, I have a cool free gift to give to all my subscribers today. This is a money-making button. So this button, it's actually 3 buttons. These buttons can not only increase your click-through rate by 33% or more, they actually increase your EPCs on your affiliate offers. So in layman's terms, that basically means by using these buttons, the moment that you install these buttons on your Deadbeat affiliate sites, you can literally earn about 2 times more money, 2 to 3 times more money, depending on what you're using. All right, so I know that wasn't very scientific, so let's jump right on in. All right, so just to start off with a few shout outs here. We have Peter on, we have Joe, Topping Photography. Man, Joe, you're always on. Thanks for coming. Shahaf, I see you on a lot. Toon, we have Hardy Ayalb, is that how you say your name? Bob the Sponge, that's a cool name. Lynn, how's it going? Marco, see you on a lot, how you doing? We have Sushil, Andrew, Pleasant View Productions. That's a name right there. Toby John, how you doing? Bilal, how you doing? Jamari, how you doing? Jack, Nabil. Sorry, I'm butchering up the pronunciations, guys. All right, so today we're talking about money-making buttons. So these are buttons that I've split tested thoroughly. So as part of an affiliate marketer, regardless if you're an affiliate, if you're selling your own products, split testing is very, very important. And the reason why is you can make 2 to 3 times more money with the same exact amount of traffic if you hone in the equation. So what I'm going to share today are the 3 buttons that have worked really well for me. So in the description below, I've actually included the link to download the buttons. So let me just flip over to what you're going to see when you click that. So if you click the first link, it should say step 1, download the buttons. That's going to open up a download for the PSD. So this is a Photoshop file, and hopefully you're going to see when you download it and you open it up in Photoshop, you should see something like, no, that's not the right one. 1 second. There, okay. So you should see something that looks like this. Let me just resize here. Sorry, a little bit rough today. Just trying to wake up. There we go. All right, so those are the 3 buttons. So I've tested these thoroughly, and I'm going to give you some tips here about why these work so well. First of all, how's audio? Are we good on audio? Before we jump in, can you all hear me? Is there an echo or anything like that? Okay. Test 1 2 3. All right, we're good. All right, good. All right, so here's your 3 buttons. So these are the colors that I've tested. These typically work best. So I've tested a lot of colors. These are just the proven ones. You have orange. Orange has always worked the best for me, but that's because of the elements that I use on my site. So depending on the background graphics, your color scheme, you're gonna want to use one of these 3 buttons. So the only way to figure out the best one for you is to really split test it. But in general, all of these that you see on the screen here are proven. So these are all proven to convert better. So you're gonna want to use these on your affiliate sites. So I just want to point out some important elements of these buttons here, just to give you an idea of what works and why it works. So let me just get some snazzy little graphics here. We got more work with black. All right, so things that you need to pay attention to. First is the spacing. Spacing is very important. So see this gap right here, this padding on the gap, this gap right here, this is very important. So you want the text to show up right in the middle, square in the middle, and you want this padding. The reason why is this extra padding calls attention to the call to action on the button itself. So that's very important. Another thing that is important is the font that you use. You're going to want to use for buttons Arial or any kind of sans serif font. These typically convert the best. All right, so those are things you're going to want to look out for. Another thing that's crucial is the verbiage that you use on the call to action button. All right, so anything like yes, this is a subconscious micro action that the person will take as soon as they click the button. So when you put the verbiage yes in there, if that person clicks the button, they're basically already saying subconsciously yes to whatever is on the next page. So if it's a free book or if you're promoting an affiliate product, just the act of clicking that button and saying yes primes their mind to buy that product on the next page. So this is actually going to make your offers convert much better just by including the word yes. Another thing you're going to want to include, if you can, are words like free. That helps a lot. Another word that you're going to want to try to include is the word now. So now, by the way, when you download the PSD, just make sure, I'm not sure if I might have misaligned some of the text. Make sure that the text shows up dead center. So you're just going to have to nudge it. Let's see here. Let's see, where am I at? Got distracted. All right, another important thing is the verbiage. So you typically want to make the words action oriented. So something like give me instant access. By the way, instant access, that's a winning word. Yes, I want the free book. Yes, I want my kit. So this is good for health products. Today is another important word. Work that in there if you can. All right, so a thing that people typically do wrong, this is something that is very easy to mess up. Some people with their buttons will just do something like this, submit. This is like 95% of the buttons you see out there, submit. That is going to kill your conversion rate. So always make that actionable. Another thing that people do wrong is they do something like this, give me my free guide, and the text will be like this. See how this is a little bit of an exaggeration. Hold on, let me adjust a little bit more. All right, see how the words take up the majority of the button? That is a problem. So see how these are centered in the middle? You just want to make sure that you avoid that. All right, so to get the buttons, I've custom made these for you guys here today. This is a free gift to all my subscribers, for you deadbeats out there, for just kind of always watching my stuff. The link to that is underneath this video in the description. You have step 1, that is download the PSD for these buttons. All right, you can also combine it with my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System, so use these on your Deadbeat sites. A link to my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System is below. All right. So if anyone has any questions, let's see here. Where am I? Here I am. So if anyone has any questions, time to ask right now. If you have any questions about buttons and affiliate marketing in general, I'm happy to help. Again, the link to download the PSD that I just showed you is right underneath this video. So you are going to need Photoshop for that. I think you can get it for free right now. I've always used Photoshop for years. It's one of my top tools I recommend. You're going to basically need it. So get it. I think there's a 30-day free trial if I'm not mistaken. Just go to adobe.com and download it. All right. So let's start with the questions. Let's see here. Let me just back up. All right, so Bilal says, hey Dan, Amazon is not accepting my request to join. Can you help me? So it's either your site isn't high quality enough or your location. So it depends on where you are. If they don't accept you, check out other affiliate networks. So ClickBank, Commission Junction, all these are great networks you can make money with. All right, sometimes things just don't go your way online. You're just gonna have to adapt. That's just kind of like the key to making money. Miguel says, what's the proper way to gain traffic to my website? So you are going to have to, traffic and conversions are like chicken and the egg. You have to do both at the same time. So typically it's easier to get traffic the higher your site converts, but focus on blogging, YouTube. You can do some paid traffic, but you don't want to mess around with paid traffic until you have your conversion rates down. So this button, these 3 buttons I just showed you, 3 buttons, these will help you increase your conversion rate. They can, if you're not using them, up to double your money the moment that you use it. Seriously, try it. Put them on your site. You're going to be amazed at the increased results that it's going to give you. Okay, let's see here. Affiliate marketing versus drop shipping, it's all the same in the sense that all you're doing is you're selling a product. Different delivery methods, whatever whatever you want to use is up to you. Is Twitter a good traffic source for the health and fitness niche? I've not used Twitter for that, but I'm sure there are plenty of people making it work. Abdul, how you doing? Thanks for coming out. What is Chris says? What is the free gift? So the link to that is underneath the video. You're gonna have to replay this. You must have came in late. You're gonna have to replay the video. So it's what I'm giving away are 3 high click-through rating buttons that you can put on your affiliate sites. These will increase your conversion. So a lot of people are jumping on now. Let me just show you. Where are we? Here. All right. So these are the 3 buttons. Disregard this. I just use this as an example. So the link to this is underneath the video. You're going to get access to these 3 buttons. You don't need to opt in or anything. So these convert way better than anything that you can use. So I've actually personally split tested all 3 of these formats. These convert really well. So not only are they going to increase the amount of clicks that you get, they're going to also increase your EPC of the affiliate offers that you promote. Also, another tip real quick, I forgot to talk about this. You might also want to play around with the styling of the button. So add things like certain effects. So if you look at the green one here, play around with adding things like drop shadows. Let me just get that going real quick. So let's see, we'll add in a little bit of drop shadow to the button here. Get the angle right. It's a little bit too much. So make sure you just play around with these. Oops, I got the setting wrong. Normal. Okay. So play around with your drop shadows a little bit. The distance a little bit too long, but something like that gives it that button feel that you just have to click it. It forces you to kind of click it. So that can increase your click-through rate a little bit there. So play around with your drop shadows. Like that looks really cool right there. It's a distance of 2. There's 3. Also play around with your outer glows. So this is these are Photoshop terms that I'm using right now. Play around with the outer glow. That can help a little bit. Just see if I can just play around with that. Get a little bit of a spread there. Combine it with the drop shadow. See that like little outer glow that I put on it? So that gives it a better of a button feel. So play around with those. All right, so the link to that is underneath the video. So you can get that. This is 100% free. I created this PSD before I went live. These are all proven buttons. All right, man, a little rough today. Robert Blake says, do you find time-sensitive or limited supply type of buttons work? Yes, those work really well. You're just going to want to make sure that that's real. You know, it's not fake scarcity. Excuse me. Man, I'm just kind of like... today. Jacob says, I just bought the Deadbeat Super Affiliate System, and the learning that I got is so well so far. Glad I could help. Deadbeat Super Affiliate System, I put a lot of effort into that. That's what I do on a daily basis. So if anyone that doesn't have it, that's the best place to start. Combine the buttons that I'm giving away here today with your Deadbeat affiliate sites for best results. Armin View says, I'm not replying to your emails. I'm on video number 5. What's your issue? I can help you out here. If I try to reply to all my emails, I get about 100 per day. If you need instant response, email my support team. That's the email address for that is in the support area in the members area. So I get like 100 emails a day. I try to reply to everything. It's just that it's almost impossible to. I really wish I could. It's just I don't have time. But I literally do the best I can. So apologize if I didn't get you a personal email. I do what I can. Miguel says, what's the best for a person on the budget, drop shipping or affiliate marketing? Both are good because you don't have to put any money up front. Birdie says, thanks for the buttons. You're welcome. Those are going to help you a lot. Free gift for you guys here today. Atlay says, I'm doing PPC. How much should I spend at max comfortably for an email subscriber from tier 1 traffic in the make money online niche? So that's something I can't answer for you. It really depends on how you're able to turn those subscribers into money. Doesn't matter what the niche is. So some people can spend more, some can spend less. William says he got the system. He's learning so much. Glad I could help. Get the system, guys. It works. By the way, if anyone has any good results with the system, or if you like it or whatever, just jump on my Facebook page here. That's facebook.com/Deadbeat Super Affiliate. This thread right here. Let's see if I can move it up. Just check that out. Post your comments. A lot of people making money. Got people making $500 to $2,000 a month. Kevin made his first sale. We have Billy just started, made a funny image of me. That's funny. Rodney got his first sale. That's cool. Dave Flagel, he's one of my top students. He's killing it right now. He started out with my system. I think before that he was making $40,000 a year. He's now regularly clearing 6 figures. All started with my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system. Dave turned out to be really successful with it. So he's turned this into a career. So if anyone has any positive results, or if you just like the training, just jump on, leave a comment for me. I'm just kind of creating this kind of ongoing wall of results. So the thread right now is pinned up. Get that. Just leave your comment. Facebook.com/Deadbeat Super Affiliate. All right, where are we? All right, there we are. All right, let's see. So Bob the Sponge says, how and why did you start being an online marketer? I've always wanted to start my own business ever since I was 6. I started my first businesses, like a lemonade stand. I had a school supply business. I just like making businesses. That was a long time ago. So that was 1st and 2nd grade. I had this little school supplies box, and I would go to the school store. The school store would be open during the morning, and I would buy out all the stuff that the kids wanted, that I found that the kids needed. So typically it was these mechanical pencils and these little eraser tops. So I would go and buy all those out in the beginning of the day. And when kids ran out, I would then, during the classes, I would sell them the mechanical pencils and the erasers and turn a little bit of a profit. So if the eraser cost me like 25 cents, I would charge 50, sometimes $1, depending on how bad they wanted the eraser, how bad they needed it. So those were my first 2 businesses. Did that when I was like 6 or 7. Then I did Pokemon cards. I think I was like 10. This was a while ago, so it might be a little off. Then I started making money online. From there, when I was 11 or 12, I sold. There was a video game called Diablo, and it was Diablo 2. And when you played the game, these items would drop, and then you could resell them online through PayPal and eBay. $50, even sometimes $100 per item. Then from there, I went on the web hosting. I did that for like 3 or 4 years. That was when I was in high school. Then I moved into affiliate marketing after that, creating my own products, services. That's what I've been doing ever since. All right. Why I did that is just because I just like being in control of how my life goes. I like that. I like having freedom. That's always been like my main motivator. And I like creating money. It's just fun. Joe says, why is there a sock on my bookshelf? I don't know. The socks just kind of end up. Horseed says, how much should I spend first? Anything less than $100. You can start a good business for less than $100 online. I've really never started with a lot of money. I typically don't use my money that I've earned to start a new business. I like to start with very small investments. This way you get to learn everything. Bob Bobber says, is there competition in Facebook ads? So there's really competition with everything. You know, everyone bids on things, and how much money you can spend on that basically depends on how much you're able to earn on the back end. So that's why I don't recommend paid traffic to beginners, is because you have to learn testing, tracking. It's a little bit more advanced. All right. Freddie says, what's the best SSL certificate? If you use HostGator, they have something that's called Kamado. I mean, it's cheap. It's like 30 bucks a year. You don't really need it unless you're accepting credit cards. Although, I've been reading that it can increase your conversion rates a little bit. So I'm testing that out right now to know for sure. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Can you answer my question? Mia, what is your question? Young Lifestyle says, what's the best affiliate program? Amazon's great. I have a Commission Junction. Share a Sale's pretty good. Ooh, the light just changed. Check out my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. I talk about all the ones I use in there. Bob says that it's pretty late at night. He's going to bed. See you, Bob. Need book recommendation in psychology to persuade buyers. Here's a cool one. Here's a couple. Give me a second. Okay. Here's two. These will keep you busy for a while. Let's see. These are. Alright. So, you got. This one is good. Evolutionary psychology. That just gives you a better idea how humans work. That's not really so much selling, but that's good to know. Persuasion, I have to read this one, but everyone raves about this. And advertise the secrets of the written word. These are great places to start. Check those out. Okay. Jake RK says, I'm having a lot of trouble finding a niche and I have $125 to invest in my website. What should I do? I would start with your hobbies. If anything that you're really passionate about, it's going to allow you to push through. Man, it's killing me. So yeah, just start with a passion and just start going to town on it. Man, only 75 people live on today. Like this free gift I'm giving away is going to make people thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm surprised that not more people are here. I guess it's just the way it works. Let's see here. Timothy says the couch wasn't in your room yet. That was there. It's new though. Finally got around to setting up my office here. How much should you focus on keywords? This is a question from Vladimir. In the beginning, I would put a good amount of effort into doing that. Over time, you just kind of learn what works. So that's definitely, keywords are important. So definitely spend time learning that until you have a good grasp about keywords. How often do you spend the money you earn from affiliate marketing? I don't. I save it all to invest into stable things. Ada says, I'm really passionate about food. So start a food blog. Pitch some recipes, all that. Different kind of kitchen supplies, you can do pretty good with that. That's a big niche. Kitchen, anything like that. Timothy says, my son absolutely loves Paw Patrol. Would that be a good niche? I don't really know what that is. Is that like a show? Young Lifestyle says, is SEO really important into making these websites? Absolutely. So SEO is worth learning. So that's keyword research. All that's a good skill to learn. I recommend you spend time learning on that. If you don't know about SEO, get my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. I cover basically everything you need to know in there about it. I have it kind of like a dummy version in the sense that I just cut out all the excess crap that you don't need. Let's see here. Kids show. That's a tough question about the Paw Patrol thing. The reason is because the parents are going to be the ones doing the buying. So that's a tough question. I haven't done an income stream around a show, and because that's for kids, it's like I wonder if they're going to buy or not. The kids can convince their parents to buy though, so I would say just give it a shot, see what happens. At the very least, you can get viewers. William says, does PetSmart still offer an affiliate program? I think it's through CJ now, Commission Junction. So check out either that or it's on like Share Sale, one of those two. What products could someone passionate, Timothy, this is a question from Timothy. What products could someone passionate about computer science promote? So anything like training, programming products, usually info products are going to do better for computer science. So check out things like Teachables, Udemy. You can get commissions with those. All these are great. Mark Job says, I've read on Unbalanced that orange buttons win all day. Yeah, orange typically does better, but it depends on the color scheme of your website. So I recommend you start with the orange button for sure. Amazon also has tested that button thoroughly. You'd be surprised, buttons really do make a huge difference. It's one of those small things where you're like, you know, how big of a deal could it be? It is a big deal. So test those buttons. Whitco says, Dan, what drives you sharing experience and making money with streams like these since you know that this makes little profit to none? I'm not really sure. I don't understand your question there. If you're asking what makes money, any kind of hobby, niche market, health niche market, anything to do with money, anything that keeps people up at night, these are good topics. Armand says, is the HostGator coupon hookup for every month or the first month? It's for the first month. They wouldn't give you your hosting for 1 penny forever. That would just be, they would go out of business. This is a good question. Christian, is that how you say your name? Christian? What do you think about the health niche, bicycle, running, fishing, running, anything like that's great. If that's something you're passionate about, definitely big market set right there. Horseed says, how many hours do you work often? On average, no more than, I'd say, right now, 3 to 4 hours, because I'm really trying to grow the channel. When I'm really just chilling out, maybe an hour. Let's put it this way, I work more days, 1 hour per day than I don't. So 1 to 2 hours works pretty well for me. I've just kind of gotten really good at that. Joe Topping says, how long has Deadbeat Super Affiliate been out? I first launched that in 2010, but I always update it with what's working now. By the way, there might be a couple of videos in there depending on how, you know, the graphic user interfaces of various sites change. Those change frequently. So some of those might be a little bit off, but the foundation of what I teach there is what's working right now. I get testimonials all the time for people making their first dollars with my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system. Mark says, when's the new program coming out? I'm aiming for the September, which is now. It's looking like it's going to be in October. I'm going to aim for the end of September, but we'll see. It just depends. The Young Lifestyle says, is the system $17? So my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system is $17 right now. Eventually I'm going to raise the price. Mia says, how can I receive money on PayPal selling ebooks on Amazon Kindle? Amazon sends checks to your address. So we'll send you an actual physical check. Captain Ultra says, is that a sock on your shelf? Yeah, right there. That's my tube socks just end up in crazy places. Christian says, is $150 enough to start? Absolutely. You can start with about 50, really. Just enough to pay for hosting is a good start. Katarai, that's a tough name to say. Can you have more than one email list from the same provider? Yeah, you can put as many as you want. It just depends on how many subscribers that you have. So you can create lists in many different niche markets. It just depends on how many subscribers. So the plans vary on how many subscribers that you have. Horseseed says, what are the books on your channel? Most of these are all like business books, some psychology. There's a couple there about economics. money and finance. Dunn says open the door. Like, why? Kevin Horn says, how many sites will earn me a nice six-figure income? So it's hard to say. I have one site. In the past and now I have one site that earns me six figures each. And then you could totally have 20 sites that only earn you $100 to $200 a month each. But it just depends. It depends on the niche. It depends on how much traffic you're getting. So that's really hard to say. You could totally do it with just one site. As a beginner though, you're going to want to start several sites and hone in on the ones that are working. Dan, what free email list provider do you suggest? None of them. Your delivery is going to suck. It's not worth it. It's worth to invest in that. Timothy says, what's in the new system? It's focused on video marketing and email marketing, and also doing some advanced things like split testing, which is very important. Basically, this is what I'm using to make crazy money right now. Well, I'll talk about specifics in when I release the new program. Trolla says, is article marketing good for list building? If you're talking about putting on sites like easing articles, those are kind of not really so effective right now, but I use article marketing to this day on my videos and my blogs. It's still very effective. Let's see here. Sorry guys, they're trying to find the right questions. Ada says, can PBN links help? Yes, those are effective. Code Boy of the Day says, what's the most ridiculous niche you've ever tried to make money in? I've done a lot of niche markets in the past. Let's see here. How to make a bong niche. I was working on an info product for that many years ago. I just never finished it. That was when I tried. I never made money because I never finished the product. What's another weird one? There's a lot of weird, obscure health ones that I don't want to give away in the stream here, but there's a lot of weird little health markets out there. Miguel says, how much will it take to make my first sale in a fitness niche? Fitness is typically more competitive, but there's a lot of money there. So if you're talking about money, all this can be done for free, really. I mean, aside for a domain name and hosting, YouTube you can do for free. That's a hard one to answer. Just expect that to be a little bit more competitive. Timothy Baker says, what are some good current internet marketing books? I'll make a video about that in the future. I have a bunch that I've been reading recently. We'll talk about those. I'll make a video about that in the future. I get a lot of questions about it. Code Boy of the Day says, do you find more opt-ins from videos or articles? I'm having a lot of luck with video right now. So that's what my new program's about. SB Film says, Dan, do you use an email program for email lists or do you use a Gmail account? You can't use Gmail. They'll block the emails after it's something like 200 subscribers. Once you exceed that, they're going to start blocking your emails. The delivery isn't as good also. Horseed says, do you have online courses? Yes, my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. There's a link below in the description. Miguel says, of all the niches that you've done or all the sites that you've done, how many have had success? They've all been successful, as in they've all turned profit, some more than others. Some take longer than others. Take Notes says, how do you build up your Facebook pixel? Honestly, I'm not too much of a Facebook ads expert at this time. Something I'm learning about now. What do you think about drop shipping? It's really, I don't really like to get focused on the method of delivery. It can work though. There are plenty of people making tons of money with drop shipping. Prathmish says, which niche would be good to start? YouTube, whiteboard video, Amazon affiliate marketing. Any of the big markets are great. Check out my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. I talk about all kinds of great niches to start in. Jonathan says your course is only $17. Yes, right now that's the price. That's a one-time fee. That's for my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. Link below. What are markets we should avoid due to competition? So, the fact that there's competition is a good thing, but as a beginner, you kind of want to avoid those. So like debt repair, debt scores, anything like that's pretty competitive. There's a lot of competitive markets out there. I would say start with Amazon. There are a lot of little smaller niches in there that you can kind of get your feet wet in, learn, and start earning money. There's a lot of competitive markets though. So yeah, that comes to experimentation. I like competitive markets now because I've learned that you can make a ton of money in them. It's just a little bit harder initially. Jack says, I bought Doodly from Dan and I'm telling you that it's very, very easy to make money. Yeah, Doodly's a great software. You combine that with YouTube, there's so much money out there for the taking. William, I'm not sure what your question is. Armand says, should I buy a domain from Namecheap and hosting from HostGator? I say if you're a beginner, get it through HostGator because they're going to set up the technical stuff for you. The process of connecting your Namecheap domain to your hosting plan, there's an extra step in there that gets people caught up, which is why I recommend if you're new, just start with HostGator and let them do it all for you. Take Note says, if I have $250 to invest, in a new site, what would I spend that in? I would invest some in training. I would invest some in a domain name and web hosting. I would do some Fiverr promotion. I'd probably get like a custom logo made just to make my site a little bit uniquer. I'd do some article writing, get some people to write articles for me. And I'd promote those articles. And I would maybe spend money if I had to do it in like a cheap lapel mic, these are like 20 bucks. Use that to create good videos. Get Doodly if you can afford it. That's a good tool if you don't want to appear on video. How long does it take to rank on YouTube? It just depends. YouTube typically ranks really quickly. So you can see results with YouTube within about a week. That's what I'm covering YouTube a lot in my new program. It's a powerhouse right now as far as earning money online. It's, in my opinion, one of the best places to start as far as it's free to do. It can rank quickly and get you results quickly. Once you know the formula, there is a little bit of skill behind YouTube. And once you funnel the traffic the right way. So that's what I'm talking about in the new program. Hopefully, if things work out, I can get it done, get it released the end of September, early October. Usually the problem is with payment processing. It's always the hardest. Am I too young to start earning money? I'm 15. No way. You can start whenever you want. Honestly, the younger you are, the better off you are because your mind is a little bit more free. You've had less bad experiences, you have less baggage, and you can take more risks. So start now. Does Tapula and Rev Content native advertising work? Yes, you have to split test though. Split test. I have a friend that makes a lot of money with both those. Rev Content is what I'm looking more into. Fruits and Veggies says I'm super excited for your new program. I am too. This is something I've spent the last year or two just spending all my time in. I can't wait to release it. It's always a big headache releasing a new program. Might have to stay up a couple nights, all-nighters, getting everything kind of hooked up together, but it's worth it. Vladimir says, Dan, what if you have $0 to spend on risky affiliate marketing? I really wouldn't consider affiliate marketing risky. Do you think you can do it with a free site? I do not recommend a free website. Just do what you have to do to save up money to get a professional hosting plan and a domain name. Just make the commitment. Use free websites like Wix as supporting sites to your main website. Use it also to boost your YouTube videos and to get a little bit of extra traffic. Miguel says, how many articles should we do? You've asked us like 10 times already, haven't you? The answer is as many as it takes to make money. Haven't you asked that like every day the last 2 days? SB Film says, what programs do you recommend for email marketing? I'm covering that in my new program. Take Notes says, I wish you'd blast emails a little more. You're a value bomb. Thanks again, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sterling says, the one and only Dan Brock is here. What's up, Sterling? How you doing? Appreciate you always engaging in my stuff. Sam says, wouldn't it make more money for you to spend your time doing more affiliate sites instead of teaching it? I've told my girlfriend so many times, I'm like, man, if I was smart, I'd just do affiliate marketing. This is one of the things I'm passionate about. I love getting on here and teaching stuff. And also by teaching it, I learn a lot better by teaching it. So it kind of gives me an edge. Also, it motivates me to stay on the cutting edge, because when I have people learning from me, I'm just a lot more motivated to teach and learn. Of course, I also make money doing this as well. So it's kind of a trade-off. This is one of my passion projects, I guess. So some people, I have many students that just focus on affiliate marketing, doing very, very well just doing that. There was one student I had actually made more money than me with Amazon affiliate marketing just by taking my course, because he spent all of his effort into Amazon. So it just depends on your style. Some people like to be behind the scenes. I kind of like doing this. Let's see here. Armand says, Dan, 12 months for $3 a month for HostGator. Is it a good deal? HostGator's good. I like them. I have 4 or 5 HostGator hosting plans. What I typically do is I break up my sites. I don't like having all my campaigns on one hosting plan. Daniel says, this is exactly right. So Daniel says, I see each article as a potential entry point into the site. The more you have, the greater chance of visitors. Exactly. So that's why you want the more articles you have, the better off you are. And the more words on those articles, the more opportunity you have to get traffic. William says, I would like to say to anyone who asks if the system is worth it, and he's talking about my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system, he says it is. It's affordable. It's almost a guaranteed return. Thank you, William. I agree. Money, money, money. Oh, I like those emojis. Hey, William, could you leave a positive comment on my Facebook page? Or did you already do that? I think you already did that. By the way, guys, I think I said this before, just another little shameless plug here. If you don't mind, if you're getting some results or whatever from my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system, if you could just go to my Facebook page, it's facebook.com/Deadbeat Super Affiliate, and leave just a comment, your thoughts or results with the Deadbeat Super Affiliate system on this pinned post. I'd appreciate that. I want to create this ongoing wall of results. A lot of people earning money already, commenting. We got Sean making $500 to $2,000 a month. Kevin made his first sale. He modified the system though. So that's what I recommend you do, is you take what I teach you and modify it to your work for you. Rodney got his first sale, made $64. Dave Flagel, he's a student of mine who's doing really well. He started making, when he started out, he was making $40,000 a year as a cook, I believe. He's clearing regularly 6 figures a year now. Got to start with my system. So a lot of positive comments. If you have any good experiences, feel free to just jump on and share those. Appreciate that. Let's see here. It's kind of like a good little motivator for people. Let's see, where are we at? All right. Gaming Master says, "Is this your first live stream?" No, I've done a bunch of these. I'm still kind of like rough at it and trying to. The reason why I've done like 6 in a row is I like to learn skills and blocks. It just seems to sink in better. I'm a little rough if you can't notice. Horseed keeps asking the same question. He says, "How do we begin affiliate marketing?" So just check out my YouTube channel. Get my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. So that's exactly where you want to start. Take Note says, "How do you stay focused and functional while working?" It takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to kind of experience, to kind of hone this in, a little bit of discipline. The things that have worked well for me is I've gotten rid of TV. I've gotten rid of video games. I still every once in a while get sucked into doing some video games. That's helped a lot. Also, what helps a lot is when I start the day, I like to listen to about 20 minutes of positive influence. So I usually head to YouTube and I'll type into the search box motivation. I like listening to Les Brown, Eric Thomas, Anthony Robbins. Also, I like TD Jakes. I like him a lot. They just get me pumped up. I'm like, yeah, woo! You need that in the morning. So it helps put your day on the right course. So that I do that every day. Let's see here. Kevin says, "I don't want to do videos. What's the best course of action?" Start with blogging, but Kevin, I think that you're kind of complicating the issue here. You don't have to be on video if you don't want to. Literally, you just take your article that you wrote, you convert it to video format. So there's really no difference. It's just a different type of media. So a lot of people get all worried, like, "Oh God, I gotta appear on camera. You don't have to if you don't want to. In fact, my most profitable videos are crappy little PowerPoint videos. Those for some reason, those convert really well. So you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. This is kind of like what I like to do. Thomas says, "You're an inspiration for all deadbeats." Thank you, Thomas. I'll try. I'm doing my best. Gaming Master says, "You look pretty awesome today." Thank you. Check out the sock. I don't know how that got there. I just toss them out. Let's see here. Zwick says, "I'm new to things. I'm 15 and I need money. Can you explain to me how do I start making money? I know a lot about Photoshop, a bit about video editing." So that's a good start. Check out my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. Also, I do have a free guide that you can check out. This is put you in the right direction. The URL for that's deadbeatuniversity.com/guide. So that's free. Let's see here. Excuse me. Code Boy says he's going to launch a WordPress software. That's always a good product. Anything WordPress tends to do pretty well. Okay. All right, Deadbeat. So we're actually going to end it today because I just wanted to jump on and give you guys that free gift. If you haven't gotten it yet, the free gift which are money making buttons. Get that by clicking the link in the video description below. So that's a PSD that I put together. That's 100% free. You don't have to opt in or anything. Just get that. Use those buttons. Put them on your Deadbeat Super Affiliate websites. I guarantee you will make more money the moment you use and install those buttons. So check those out. Those are, to some people, those are going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what they're worth to me. That's what they've made me over the past. Check them out. All right, so with that said, my name is Dan Barak, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate. Let's see, how do I end this? All right, so if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified of any videos that I release. And when I release them, share this video with your friends, and I'll catch you deadbeats on the flip side. See you guys later.